You got that right. Let's get into Tom Papa today. We caught him again. This is a gold mine. Every episode seems to give us something here today. This was on Bert Kreischer's show, What's Cooking?
Something's burning.
Something's burning is what it's called. Is it all under the Tom Papa thread here?
Yeah.
Okay. And which one is which? What's the first link here?
The first is the Bert Show.
Bert Show, What's Cooking? Okay.
Me and
You remember
start
this.
a pickling company called Pickleist Tink.
Okay. Coming up. There they are. Look at the guys. All right. It's the show that Bert Kreischer hosts. Remember, we showed you this one with Beth Stelling and that creepy Greg Fitzsimmons. Remember, they shoved spoons down their throat and barfed? We showed you the great Santino.
The great and powerful Andrew Santino, everybody.
Remember, he was on this show doing push-ups and shit, wearing that sweatshirt. Hey, where'd you get that sweatshirt? Italy. Remember that? So this show brings us stuff. Today, you've got Bert Kreischer. He's cooking, but he's cooking with some old-timers here. There they are. Tom Papa. You've seen him on Joe Rogan. Look how old he's looking here. Really looking old. And again, Scarface, a.k.a. Brian Regan. Did you know Brian Regan has every skin problem you could have at once? He has scarring. He has rosacea. He has razor burn. He has wrinkles. He has pock marks. It's unbelievable. He really looks like a monster. I don't know if it's the lighting. No, because Tom Papa looks fine. Regan is a monster. This is the guy, by the way. You've all heard of him. He doesn't swear in his comedy. And they've talked about this since his infancy. If Brian Regan is brought up, you'll also hear, oh, he does clean comedy. He doesn't swear in his set. Those two things go together because people are so stupid. They're so hack. Okay. Tom Papa recently had some sort of crisis. And many of you watch Joe Rogan, so you'll be familiar with this crisis. Can you predict what crisis Tom Papa found himself in at around 2016? I'll give you guys a minute. I know there's a delay on the feed. Let's see if you could wrap it up with one word. What is Tom Papa's crisis? Go. Let's see what they say. Okay, while I study some notes here. Let's see if they guess it, because I believe they'll guess it. There's a 45-second delay here. That's why it takes some time to hear it in the chat. But we'll let them catch up. I want to see if they know what his crisis is. Somebody's got it right. The first person who got it, yeast infection. And that's a perfect way to put it. Yes, yeast is an ingredient that you use to make bread. Yes, you got it. Yeast, bread. He has become a bread smith. This is true. Let's look at this old clip from Joe Rogan.
The food pyramid, which, by the way, is all fucked up.
Him talking about bread.
I was reading a story to my 6-year-old about, it was one of those Cat in the Hat, like the things you could do that are good for you.
Right.
And one of the things they show, the food pyramid, the bottom is all bread.
Bread's good.
Well, it's not.
Bread's good.
It's not. It's not good for you, Tom Papa. I know we started a resurgence. Oh, you brought bread, you son of a bitch.
Yes, look at this.
Whoa, it's wrapped in a cloth, ladies and gentlemen. Like he's some old-timey baker character.
That's really what I feel like. The only thing I'm bummed out about is I didn't have a basket to bring it in.
Did you make that? That's
made
one you
this.
made? This is a sourdough
This is a sourdough bread.
from Tom Papa that made it into New York Times?
Yeah, when I did your show and
Can I smell it?
talked about it. Yeah, this is a couple days old because I thought I was coming a couple days ago.
Ew, dude, you even make the top a little floury, like a real bakery. Let me smell.
Show the bread, please.
Good.
God, that smells good.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
That's ancient sourdough.
Okay, I got to fill everybody in. In case you're not familiar, Tom Papa around 2016 became obsessed with baking bread. What kind of bread? Sourdough bread. This little round sourdough, you see these at Whole Foods. He has traveled the world, okay, picking heirloom grains and the perfect flour and finding the best starter, the mother. He is so deep into this, man. I mean, all he cares about is bread, and he's perfected the art. I mean, he makes a loaf of this shit every day. It's all he wants to talk about. He brings it everywhere. He's constantly focused on the bread. Now, if you've watched him on Joe Rogan, you've seen that he's really preoccupied with his bread. So he'll bring the bread on Joe Rogan, and what I've noticed is that he's bummed out that no one is as excited about his bread like he is. You know, he expects he's going to cut this thing, Joe Rogan's going to taste and go, this is fucking unbelievable. Where did you learn how to make this? This is the best bread I've ever had. But time and time again, he brings these loaves on podcasts, people try it, and they just go, and then they move on, and he goes, how about that bread? Okay? How about, because he's expecting something bigger from them. And he's almost let down that they don't really give a fuck. You know, and it's interesting. I'm finding comedians, I bet this bread rules. I bet his bread is the best. I'm not saying that, he makes bad bread. He's an idiot. I bet his bread's amazing. I don't think comedians know good bread from bad bread. I think this is what we're finding out here.
Bring him 2-day-old bread, which is pretty stale. So how much can he possibly know?
Well, I don't know if it's stale. It's got that hard shell. Could be beautiful inside.
I think 2 days is too long.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Or heirloom, artisanal bread. Yeah, you might have a point here. But this is 2016. He doesn't shut up about it. I mean, anybody who's seen Rogan, it's bread, 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 bread. I want to show you some footage from Bert Kreischer's show. We'll go back to that. Did I? I didn't mean to do that. Don't get mad at me. That was super annoying. We're going to change up the sound effects, too, because it's getting annoying. There's a time when they need to cease. We need new ones. I know that, and I'm looking out for you. I'm ahead of the curve here. Okay. Ooh, massive headache. This should go away soon. So here he is on this cooking show with Brian Regan and Bert Kreischer. We've seen the show. Guess what? He's brought the bread. Let's get into it. 50 seconds in, the bread is introduced. Now, remember, this is a show. It's an hour-long podcast where Bert Kreischer cooks something while they talk, right? 50 seconds in, he brings the bread. Let's check this out.
You don't think?
No.
This is a dream episode for me. Our guests today, two of the best comics working, Tom Papa and Brian Regan.
Hey.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks for having us.
Did you bring presents?
I did.
What do you got? Let's make a cocktail. Do you guys want a cocktail?
You're already annoying Tom Papa. Tom Papa has been dying for an hour. He's probably been there for 45 minutes, dying to reveal the bread, hoping that they've got a bread knife, hoping they got butter knives, hoping that they've got butter or oil or something to dip this bread into. He's been itching, man. And immediately Bert goes, hey, what do you got there? He goes, I've got my famous. And then Bert blurts out and interrupts, hey, let's get some cocktails going. Tom Papa's face drops. Okay, watch this. This is great. Ooh, is he really scarred up?
He has like a ton of freckles on his neck combined with the scars, so it makes it look like he's got scars all the way down.
This is Brian Regan, and his mouth has been completely ripped off and then re-sewn on, but they sewed it in the wrong position just slightly. He really is a monster. Okay, let's watch that reveal again with the bread.
Thanks for having us.
Did you bring presents?
I did.
What do you got? Let's make a cocktail. Do you guys want a cocktail?
I would love
Sure.
a cocktail.
Yeah. What do you got?
I brought you some of my bread.
Dude, can I tell you
I
that
baked that this morning. It came out this morning.
One of
Perfect
the-
timing for your show.
Tom has a fantastic show where you go around and you just basically see, it's not just bread, it's all baked
All
goods.
baked goods. I could
Really?
do a show just on bread. I love it so much.
Passion
But they're like,
begets passion.
Yeah.
When you find someone passionate about something,
Yeah.
like all of us are extremely passionate about stand-up.
Right.
But when you find someone that has any passion about anything, you don't even have to ask any questions. They just tell you about it.
I wasn't trying to get a show. I got into baking bread several years ago with my daughter, and I got obsessed with it and just kept getting better at it. And when I would travel, doing stand-up, I'd go visit bakeries and see where they get their flour. And
Yeah, I'm worried about this, and it looks like Regan is too. This isn't natural. You're 50 years old, you're almost 60 now, and all of a sudden you become obsessed with bread to the point where it's We've got enough. I mean, imagine his house. There must be like 70 loaves piled up. People go, who are you baking this for? Who is it? Hi, we need bread. We need bread. It's definitely, and anyone could see this. I hate to use the term midlife crisis. I find that to be a little cliched. But it's definitely a crisis of some sort. He doesn't know where to turn. He's finding happiness in the loaf, folks.
Brian's thinking about a family-friendly sketch he can make about this.
Exactly. So let's see where this goes. Will they honor his bread in the way he's always dreamed? Or will they kick his bread to the curb? Let's find out.
And this production company heard about it because it caught on social media, and then we
by the way, this segment is really only about him not getting recognition for making bread. If that bores you, I don't know what to say. I love this stuff. To me, this is the absolute best. But yes, this is going to go on for probably 20 more minutes. And this is just about people not wanting to try his bread. Now, I know that's rather untraditional to do on a talk show. I am not doing this, by the way, to fill time. I have a million crazy things that I could talk about right now. I love this. This is where my heart is. This is my passion.
We can see your passion.
Good. They go, no, I'm in. This is great stuff, Mike. This is fantastic. Great. Thank you. You don't know how happy that makes me. Because there's very few people in the world where I could go, do you see this asshole with the bread thing? They're going, what? Imagine trying to tell this story that I told you to somebody on the street, how hard this would be to convince somebody that it's worth their time to care about the pettiness of this man and his secret fantasies about people liking his bread. You know how hard that is? Do you know how hard convincing you of that could be? But you're right there with me, and I think that's amazing. That's a beautiful moment in today's sick world. I'm committed, someone says. I only want to watch Mike tell me about Tom Papa's bread stories. Good! Some people would find this stupid. Those people would be YouTube users. But not you. You're smart. Okay. The pettier, the better. Great. Let's continue. Remember, he's talking about his bread. He loves this. Finally, an opportunity to talk about my bread. Let's see how long it lasts.
For the show.
Dude, I watched your show. It's phenomenal. But what's amazing about it is just how interested you are as a host.
Yeah.
Like I had a show on Travel Channel where I rode roller coasters. I don't like roller coasters. And so it was hard for me to get enthused about roller coasters.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, oh,
now, they're
cool.
already starting to get off the bread topic into this topic of following your passion. And now Bert's bearing everybody with this roller coaster story or whatever it is. And Tom, you can tell Tom's going, eyeing the bread. Are we going to cut the bread? The bread. That's really what's going on in his head. This is why I brought this up today. He's letting this bread thing consume him.
And you gotta fake it.
And then the whole time I'm like, I gotta fucking ride that thing. And then I got
I'm
panic
surprised
attacks.
they didn't ask you that, like when you were auditioning.
I had never
to
ridden
be
a
the
roller
host of the
Okay,
roller
let's
coaster.
get back into the
show.
bread,
That's how I got it,
Thompson.
is that
You
I
would think
never-
somebody along the way would go, "Do you like roller coasters?"
This is bad audio.
I'd never ridden a roller coaster, and everyone had. So everyone else, and once
What?
you've ridden a roller coaster,
We
you're
caught
just
him.
like, that was fun.
Wow.
Have you never
So
ridden one?
he keeps going on about this roller coaster. Tom's sitting there. You could see him start getting agitated. He's going, ha. Looking at the bread. Ha. The bread. Watches. And while this was happening, I was goofing around, pretending that that's what was really going through his head. I'm not kidding. I hope we have this here. It actually happens. He actually is thinking what I guessed he was thinking. Watch this.
My reaction in the audition was like, mother of God, I lost my shit. And they were like, this is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And then I started getting panic attacks about getting locked in.
Oh no.
He's
I got locked
eyeing
into a
that.
roller coaster
Oh,
one
is
time
he
for
mad? Look at
45
him.
minutes,
Just wants to
perpendicular
cut
or
this bread.
horizontal to the ground. It's one where
Remember, he's in a race against the clock because once they start cooking, maybe they're not going to be able to eat the bread. You know, they have to eat this food here. So he really wants this bread to be like, you know, when you sit down at a restaurant, the first thing they do is they bring the bread and you start eating it. He wants it there. He knows he's only got 48 minutes to get this bread thing cooking.
This could be one of those YouTuber edits where Bert's voice slowly fades out in the background.
Yeah.
And music fades in and they zoom in on his
Yeah,
disappointed
exactly.
face. thinking
Exactly.
about bread.
And please do not look Brian Regan directly into the face. It's like staring at a sun 3 times greater than the one of our solar system, okay? It will burn your retinas. That thing's about to collapse and form a black hole 3 times larger than our sun, gobbling up our own galaxy. So do not look at him. I just watched a space doc last night. All the same stuff, by the way. Watch a space doc that just came out today, like How the Universe Works, 2019. It's all the same information that they said in 2013, but with maybe one little update on the graphics. That's it. Just junk. Okay, back to the bread.
Upside down?
They put you flat so it feels like you're flying.
Oh, no.
We come into the station.
Keep your eye on that bread.
Look at his hand.
All right, it's gonna be a minute. We gotta wait, get the engineer out here. No, I'm the host of it. I have camera gear. I have everything on me. I'm even tighter than everyone else. And I said, and I'm facing the ground. I was like, hey, how much longer are we talking? She goes, it's gonna be a little bit. We just called the engineer. Something's broken. He's gonna come out and fix it.
Oh, no.
And this poor woman had to come and sit crisscross applesauce underneath me and hold my hand.
Tom is livid, but he's being professional. He's letting his politeness, professional politeness, which he has learned in this industry, you cannot get to where he's at. You cannot have a show on NBC produced by Jerry Seinfeld unless you know how to fake the funk. He's a master at this. Can we jump ahead here? Or
yes,
do they go back? We can. Let's go 17 minutes in. 17 minutes from now. He's going to bring up the bread.
He's twitching the whole
You're not going to
17.
believe this. So Bert forgets about the bread. The bread was introduced. It was unbagged. Bert goes into the roller coaster story. The bread topic gets thrown under the to the side. Tom Papa's pissed. 17 full minutes goes by.
I wish we could watch the whole thing so you can see
Yeah,
him
the
inching
burn.
toward it.
Because he tries about 4 or 5 times to bring the bread back into the conversation, but he can't figure out an in. So Bert starts cooking. Remember, now we're 17 minutes into it. Let's see what happens here. 17 minutes. The bread is sitting in front of him, right? Nobody's talking about the bread, though. No one's interested. That hurt him. I want to let you know, he brings in this bread that he made with his bare hands. The two of them address it for 1 second, then they move on to roller coasters. He's already gone. They don't even know what they're missing. They don't know. Because in his mind, you should be excited. And by the way, I'm on Tom Papa's side. If he bought bread that would take over anything I had to say, it would be all about that bread. Ooh, let me try that bread. I'm into good breads, by the way. That would excite me. His bread looks fantastic, by the way. But watch this.
he was so subliminally mad about not eating the bread that he insulted Bert's cocktail and was...
Yes. Oh, yeah. Bert made cocktails. It didn't go over well. Yeah, we should show them the cocktail moment now that they're into the pettiness of this. Is this it right here? Let's see.
You know what the clean joke I wrote today is
Rockfall.
Look at that, Brent.
I almost hit 2 guys on bird scooters today. I was shooting for 3.
Wow, look at this. So Bert goes, do you want to hear a street joke I wrote? I'll let you play it again. Watch this. This confirms age here.
Oh, rockfall.
Watch this.
You know what the clean joke I wrote today is
Rockfall.
I almost hit 2 guys on bird scooters today. I was shooting for 3. You guys gonna wait?
How's
for
that
this?
drink coming?
Wow, they don't laugh. You know why? I was thinking this. They don't know what the fuck a bird scooter is. These two ancient 68-year-old men, they don't know. So they sat there the whole time while Bert's telling the story, and they're stuck in their mind still on bird scooter going, what is a bird scooter? They can't even fathom. They're imagining something that's shaped like a bird, that's a scooter. They don't know. So it fell real flat on them. So here, we'll watch Bert hand him the drinks. Remember, Tom Pop is so nervous now because now drinks are starting, and are we passing on the bread now? We wanted to get the bread in before the drinks, thinks Papa.
Oh, here we go, guys. Yeah, drink right up. That's why I don't do clean comedy, guys. Sometimes I say to myself, I do think clean. I can do clean, and I go, why don't I just write an hour clean?
Yeah.
And it's the
He's
hardest.
still dicking around with the drinks. He's going to pour some 151 on top and try to light it, but it does not light because it's too watered down. blah, blah, blah. So now they're drinking pure, unburnt off 151 on the top of their drinks. Let's see them take their first sip.
Can we do the match trick with ours?
Supposed to be on fire.
A rum runner.
All right.
Hey,
Thank you.
I hope it tastes good.
Thank you.
There they go.
Floater. It's a lot.
Two
It should be
people
burnt.
who hate booze.
All right.
This is like when you sneak alcohol when you're a teenager from your parents and you don't know how to drink. You're like, let's try this rum.
Okay, and so wow, look at that. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Insert massive hog there. There he is, Tom Papa, making the most disgusting face on all of the internet today. Now, remember, he's pissed, and that's the one and only sip they take of this booze. Okay. Because Tom wanted everyone to try the bread. They didn't. They went on to drink. So let's get to that marvelous 17-minute mark where Tom finally has the guts to bring up the bread once more. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens here. 16:57. Nope, that's not close enough.
You can go a couple seconds before to build it up a little.
Oh, yeah, those are seconds, aren't they?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
The entire
10 minutes.
conversation.
And then what do you do?
Oh, by the way, Bert Kreischer thinks that you can make butter by... This might be why there's a big holdup for the bread. We didn't show this moment. Bert goes, Tom, I think at the beginning said, do you have any butter? And Bert goes, we're going to make homemade butter. And then pours whipped cream into a mason jar and goes, okay, we need to just shake this for like 10 minutes. And then he makes an intern off camera shake it. And they can't make any butter. So I think Tom Pop is furious that somebody's off camera shaking this mason jar filled with probably just whole milk. So it's not going to even work. Remember this experiment in school where you would shake the thing for a half hour and it would make a little bit of butter and you'd be so amazed. It seemed like such a waste of time. Bert's actually doing that, making Tom Papa very upset. All right, let's see. This is the big part. This is the reintroduction of the bread. We are 17 minutes in.
And then it just butter comes out.
10 minutes.
Hey, Rachel, can you do this for us?
That's all you got to do?
Just do this, and then like when you get to like 8 minutes, send it over.
That bacon smells good.
Bacon does smell good.
Do you have a bread knife?
This looks like a bread knife.
Serrated? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, wow. That is not a bread knife. That's just a little paring knife or something like that. What would you call that? You know? And there it was. Tom Papa, out of nowhere, finally got the guts and goes, you know what? Fuck it. Because we're running out of time here. That food's going to be done soon. We're 17 minutes in. He dares. He says, got a bread knife? Got a bread knife? I love that. No one was talking about the bread. No one was talking about it. So out of nowhere, they're all talking about something else. And he just goes, got a bread knife? Figures, it's time. I'll reintroduce the subject.
Should we give this to someone that works here to do for 10 minutes instead of losing Brian for the entire conversation?
And then what do you do?
There.
And then it just butter comes out.
10 minutes.
Hey, Rachel, can you do
Watch
this
him
for
again.
us?
That's all you got to do?
Just do this, and then like when you get to like 8 minutes, send it over.
That bacon smells good.
Bacon does smell good.
Do you have a bread knife?
This looks like a bread knife.
Serrated? Yeah, there you go.
Is that how you say it? Serrated?
Serrated.
Wow. And there he goes to cut the bread with what looks like just like a large steak knife, by the way, that you would get at a steakhouse. You know, when they give you the oversized knife, they bring it out right before the steak and everyone goes, ooh, look at this.
I like how he knew to interrupt Bert. He had to give him a compliment and then quickly switch into bread.
That was planned, by the way.
Yeah.
You caught that.
Yep.
Ooh, that bacon smells good. Do you have a bread knife by any chance? Compliment. Back to the bread. Yeah, because exactly. He thought he would throw us off. So now they're cutting the bread, and obviously this is the show of the wrong knives. We had Santino last time cutting an onion with a bread knife, and now he's cutting the bread with definitely not the knife you would use to cut an onion, but
a knife.
Oof, I hated that. Remember when Santino goes, "You guys got a knife? This is a nice knife." Did you hear me? I said knife. He repeated it like 3 times so that because no one laughed the first time. Did you hear what I said? Knife. Ooh, because there's a K in the spelling. Wow. So here he is, and he's frantically carving this bread. Will they appreciate it? Let's find out.
Serrated? Yeah, there you go.
Is that how you say it? Serrated?
Serrated. I was being cute.
Cutting the knife.
Do you want big holes inside there?
Yeah, kind of big. Ooh, that's
Okay.
good.
Well, how can you tell what's good about it?
It's
Wow, he's showing them the inside of the bread. He cut off a little slice there, and he's showing them it's fantastic. I mean, it's exactly what a sourdough loaf should look like. Look at those holes. Look how airy inside. Look how non-dense it is inside. I mean, that is fabulous bread. I'd kill. Like I said, I guarantee the bread's great. The bread's fantastic. Shows it to Brian Regan, though. Did you see what Brian Regan did? Shows those holes to Brian Regan. Watch this.
ooh, that's good.
Well, how can you tell what's good about it?
Brian Regan, beats me. Don't give a fuck. All right, that pisses him off. Oh, you don't know? I'm showing you how aerated the bread is, how nice and light it is inside there. Oh, you don't give a fuck? Oh, great. I'm glad I brought this. I'm glad I spent 89,000 man-hours perfecting this recipe here, using a starter from Italy, a 200-year-old starter, to make this bread. For you to go, Then he shows it to Bert.
It does have holes, which means that it had a lot of water in it. It was hydrated, so it puffed up nice, and so it's not going to be super dense.
Here,
You might want that.
Wait. I was a salad chef. You never cut like that.
Oh, my God. Brian Regan taking his hand. I don't remember this. He goes, wait. I was a salad chef. You never cut like that. Because he had his hands out like this, and he's cutting like this. Safe enough
Slowing
for bread.
him down once again.
Yeah, safe enough for bread. It's not like he's holding a slippery white onion that's a roly ball. You know, you're on bread. It's got a flat bottom. You're not going to cut your fingers. The knife isn't going to slide over like that with bread. You don't have to do that. You don't have to grip it like a tennis ball to slice it to hide your fingers like you would do with an onion, or if you're cutting a carrot super fast. But Brian Regan takes his hand and forms a complete fist, and then just has him mash his fist down there to use it. That is actually not the proper technique either. Hate to blow it. That is an extremely cucked move, and what's his name? Tom Papa does not appreciate this at all.
I was a salad chef. You never cut like that. You're always supposed to cut like that. I work in a restaurant.
Cut like you've already cut your hand off. Like you've already cut your fingers
That's
off.
your protection.
So Tom Papa is annoyed by this.
Going forward.
All right, I hear you.
And then
Doesn't
you went
fall.
Do you
right
mind if I
back
don't
to
do it?
I hear you.
Do you mind if I
Yeah, I
Now,
hear you.
this is weird. Tom Papa's decided he can't cut through all the way to the bottom, so he's flipped the bread up so that it's standing straight up in the air, like a dog trying to get to the counter, and he's cutting it, he's sawing it in half now. A real jerk move from a Tom Papa. He could have objected when they first gave him this knife and asked, do you have a longer one? Or just looked around for a second. Surely there would have been something
But if
better.
he did that, they might get distracted,
Distracted.
and off
Yes.
topic again.
Beautiful observation. So he accepted this little paring knife to cut the bread. Why? Because it's now or never. He's got to get this done. There are no time for, opportunities to get sidewinded again here. So, yes, he's going to cut this bread no matter what. Let's see what happens now.
Do you mind if I use my hand?
I wish you cut yourself right now.
Do you mind if
He's
I
pretending
don't
to
do
be
it?
happy.
Oh, shit. We're going to have to make another round
Okay,
of bacon.
Tom Papa, you hear him in the background. He's going, ooh, ah. Bert Kreischer doesn't care. He's making turkey bacon
Look at
over
his
here.
horrible bacon technique.
Terrible
also,
bacon.
Like, makes me nauseous.
Really,
to watch
really
him do
bad.
this.
Really bad. And Regan's pretending he likes the bread, but Regan's got maybe 3 more seconds of looking at this bread, and then he's done with it too. So let's keep an eye up there.
I'll tell you that
Good
right
job
now.
with your bread making.
Thanks, man.
Brian, are you a cook?
No.
Good job with your bread making. He goes, thanks, man. Then Bert immediately goes, Brian, you a cook? Getting off the topic of this bread. Remember, he wants the spotlight at least for 5 minutes on this bread, and he wants everyone to taste it, tell them how amazing it is, and nobody is biting.
What do you eat on the road?
Oh, restaurant food. I have actually, like...
Tom is still cutting bread while this is happening.
on the bus.
Slicing it up for everybody, getting about 10 slices ready.
That's a complete waste of space.
Oh, really?
I don't know how to make anything.
Dude, can I tell you?
Like, I look at it the first day. and
Doing
went,
a terrible job. He's butchering his own bread.
We saw each other in a
Out of
in a restaurant with our
Yeah.
families. We had all our kids with us.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
told
and
your
he is
daughter
spreading butter, so it did look like he took some butter out of the fridge, some packaged butter, and he's spreading that on the bread now.
He looks like a cop.
Okay. It looks like he's buttering everybody's slice.
It's delicious.
Oh, can I try this one?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
here they go. They're going
Good
to try
bread.
it.
That's
Okay. They're trying it for the first time. Bert rips one out of his hands, starts trying it. Brian Regan took a bite and just said, good bread. Let's see.
It's delicious.
Oh, can I try this one?
Yeah, it's yours.
Good bread. That smells good. Good drink.
Yeah, I think it's a wrap. We'll see you next time on
You
Bert's
missed the
Kind of
part you were
Cooking
looking
Show.
for.
All right, here we go. We're making the brittle.
Okay. Bert is done with the bread now. That is
I think you missed a good part while you were talking.
really where?
Like,
Let's
just
see.
go back like 30 seconds.
Here? Farther? Okay. Let's see.
He looks like a cop.
You tell me.
How's that bread?
That part.
It's delicious.
Oh, can I try this one?
Yeah, it's
How's the bread? You're right. I did miss that. That is a big part of this story. He gives people the bread. They weren't saying nothing. Yeah, that's a huge part of the story. Thanks for backing me up there. I'm getting lost in carb. I'm getting brain fog just looking at all these carbs, huh? So he gives them the bread. They start eating it. And no one says anything. So he goes, how's the bread?
how's that bread?
It's delicious.
Oh, can I try this one?
So they weren't going to say nothing about it had he not asked. Interesting. Bert says, let me try this one.
That's yours.
Good bread. That smells good. Good drink.
Yeah, I think it's
And there he just shat all over. He goes, good bread. That smells good. What Bert's cooking, which is turkey bacon, all messed up. Good drink. The drink was disgusting. So now Tom's famous $1 million bread is in the same category as Bert's failed drink and the failed bacon. That's not what he was hoping for today. Come on.
a wrap. We'll see you next time on Bert's Kind of Cooking Show.
All right, here we go. We're making the brittle.
We're making the brittle. We're off
We
the
gotta
bread.
get this. God damn it! I wish I had like a sous chef on this. Like somebody just did all the cooking for me, and I helped.
And I believe that's it as far as Regan and Kreischer go for the bread. That was it.
Yep.
Not, holy shit, this is amazing. Holy, this is the best. That's what he wants. And that's, by the way, what they should do, right? He should say that. They should have the sense to go, this guy's obsessed with baking bread. I know that. He brought this loaf here. He's been eyeing it the whole damn time. Just fill him with the compliments he craves, numbskulls. But no, they sit there and they, oh, it's okay. Yeah, move on. They're leaving him here. He is greatly affected by this. Let's watch him for a few seconds. We have more bread codes coming up.
Conversation.
Yeah.
I'm working way too hard. Rachel, you still doing that with
Get
the
like
butter?
an opening act.
And he's like on a separate set.
He's pissed now.
And you cut over to him cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You come back.
pouting.
How's the beer going over there, Johnny?
Where's the peanut brittle?
I'm in the weeds, Bert.
working his ass off.
Now, everybody else has ceased eating their bread. They're done. They don't want any more bread. He will sit there and continue during the whole show, I'm not kidding, cutting his own bread, eating his own bread. I've never seen anything like it. You don't eat half the gift you bring over. If nobody else is eating the bread that you've brought, then you have to cease to eat the bread. Otherwise, it looks crazy. You sure you don't want more of my bread that I made? Yum, yum, yum. No. You're here for this. They didn't want the bread. They turned you down. Stop being so thirsty, Tom. So let's watch Tom eat bread for a little bit. People in the chat, this is unreal. More bread.
And yeah,
bread
someone
goes-
says, how do you not draw attention to Tom Papa trying to end the show after their insults?
Oh, yeah, of course.
The second that the bread was over,
Yeah, he's
what
done.
he was
He's
there
tapped
to
out.
do.
People are fixated on this. Let's see what happens.
My daughters and I were with a group of friends. Were
Oh,
driving
he's
to the
looking at that
Dodgers
bread.
game,
Look at this.
And my daughter is telling a joke in the back, and the whole back
More
of the truck
bread.
is laughing.
He has reached
They're
for a
dying
second
laughing. I go,
helping.
What's this? And then like Isla's telling a joke about this guy.
Oh,
that
Regan
comes
went back to the
school
bread.
and, like, tells
Regan went back to the bread, but again, no gushing. He's not gushing. We wanted gushing, says Tom in his brain. Can I skip ahead here now?
Yeah, there was a bunch more times where he was eating it, but I was in a rush, so I just put a couple more times of him eating the bread.
We're going to jump ahead another 15 minutes here. 15 minutes goes by. We're going to jump to 36:40. He's still eating the bread. This is not a joke. He will not give up with this bread. He baked it. He brought it. It will be the focal point. Let's go to 36:40. All the way here. Imagine eating bread for a half hour straight. I've never seen anyone do it. 36:40. Perfect. Okay, let's see him dip into that bread one more time.
Now.
Good idea.
And this gets heated in the oven?
No. It just sits there and cools.
Oh.
So we gotta let it cool. So we'll have a cocktail, let it cool.
Right.
How's our butter looking?
I don't see anyone shaking anything.
Wow, he's nervous that no one's shaking the butter. I don't see anyone shaking the butter. Let's get on the butter so I could have another piece of bread.
Let it cool.
Right.
How's our butter looking?
I don't see anyone shaking anything.
It's not coming? You guys shake it aggressively, bro.
I have a question. As a gentleman
more
drinker,
bread. Look
have
at
you
this.
ever been like fall
Now,
down drunk?
no one else is eating the bread at this point. They finished, again, about 20 minutes ago. He is literally going back to the bread, eating his own bread. What kind of gift is this? You've destroyed it all.
Drunk?
What the fuck?
Is this coming around the corner? I got my answer already.
He's dipping the bread in butter.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Now, if I remember correctly, there were a few Joe Rogan episodes where a similar behavior appeared with Tom Papa in the bread. I bet you, and hopefully maybe somebody will pull these clips for us, maybe for the next show or maybe even for today. There were moments on Rogan's show, too, where he brought the bread. Nobody really gave a fuck. And he went back to the bread. A few hundred times. This is like a sickness here with this bread.
Yeah, college.
It's happened a couple times as an adult.
Yeah, that was just a short clip of him eating it, right? We could jump to the next
and then,
one.
Yeah, you could keep watching it from here or skip, but they start talking about their peanut brittle and he brings it back.
Yes, okay,
so
I got it. They're making peanut brittle today, by the way, and to make peanut brittle, it starts out as almost like creamy batter-like substance, and then you pour it into a sheet pan and let it harden. So watch what he does with the peanut brittle before it's hardened.
And I always wake up like, what am I doing? It doesn't happen a lot.
What am I doing and why am I doing it again tonight?
Yeah.
Wait, do you fall down drunk?
I like
eating
to
the bread.
have
Look at him
an
eat.
occasional binge night, but I like to keep it safe. You know what I mean? Like I'm not driving or anything like that.
Yep.
You know,
Right.
it's
Hey, I have a report.
Uh-oh.
I just dipped my bread in the spoon of your peanut brittle. It's good.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow, do you see that sneaky move? How to get back? He thinks to himself, how can I get this back on bread? He goes, I got a little report. Just want to let everyone know, I just dipped my bread in a little bit of your peanut brittle. It's really good. Maybe you guys want to try dipping my bread in the... No. Nobody has ever dipped bread into halfway cooked peanut brittle. It's not a thing. It's not something you would even attempt. Peanut brittle, by the way, is candy. You wouldn't ever do this.
Especially as a bread connoisseur.
Yes. But he is trying to come up with any which way to get them to eat more bread. What's in this bread? The date rape drug? What is his intentions? Look, even Bert's like, enough with the fucking bread. All right, let's see this.
Hey, I have a report. I just dipped my bread in the spoon of your peanut brittle. It's good.
are you serious?
Yeah.
I mean,
Just take a little of that and do a little of that.
Take a little of that and do
what
a
am I
little
supposed
of
to do if I don't like it?
Just
Then
pretend.
what?
do you guys want another drink?
Wow, he goes, what do I do if I don't like it? And he goes, just pretend that you like it. Wow. So he's forcing people to eat bread. He's figured out another loophole to get them back into the bread. They don't give a fuck about the butter. The guy's still shaking the butter, even though Tom's probably excited. Hey, we still got that homemade butter coming up. That'll be a third opportunity.
Also, I like how Tom is so distracted by the bread that neither of them get up to help Bert with the cooking. On every other episode, they help him make the meal.
Tom refuses to help. He just sits there eating the bread.
Do a little of that.
Right?
What am I supposed to do if I don't like it?
Just
Then
pretend.
what?
Do you guys want another drink while we wait for the
To be the whole kernel. I'm good on
I'm
this.
assuming one of these isn't what you're into. They're a little complicated to make. Does anyone want Tito's and soda?
This is like, you know what that looks like? Brian Regan looks straight up low key like that first Tim and Eric cartoon, Tom Goes to the Mayor. You want to pull that up? Tom Goes to the Mayor. Just type that in any picture. We'll do, and we'll
What am
compare.
I supposed to do if I don't like it?
Watch this.
Just
Then
pretend.
what?
Do you guys want another drink while we wait for the
To be the whole kernel. I'm good on
I'm
this.
assuming one of these isn't what you're.
Okay. Pull up Tom Goes to the Mayor picture here.
Coming up.
And send that over, and I'll show you what I mean. Here's the Google search results for Tom Goes to the Mayor. Yeah, look. Here he is. See these dots all over the faces of the characters? Like that? Doesn't that look just like Brian Regan? Here, look at this. Brian Regan himself. Here, let me zoom in on this shit. There he is. Look, covered in dots. Oh, you might not be able to see the dots on your screen. Yeah, you can. Look at that. It's an exact replica of Tom Goes to the Mayor style artwork. Yeah. Got that one. All right. He's eating the bread. Remember, he doesn't want any more bread. He's actually allergic to gluten.
He scowls
So this is killing
so
him.
hard.
This is killing him.
You're into. They're a little complicated to make. Does anyone want a Tito's and soda? It's a really nice cocktail. You want another one of those? Sure. I'll make one of those easy. I love making those.
On my food show, I fake it all the time.
Oh.
There's only been a couple times where it wasn't good.
Uh-huh.
But I'm just like, yeah, it's good.
Eat the
My
bread.
kids are like, you didn't like that one.
Oh shit.
Just
This
seeing
is
the
the one.
subtext.
Okay. We have one more here? Or
No, that
no?
was-
Oh, that's the finale, everybody. So there it was. Tom Papa, you are now on Bread Watch. Welcome. You are now a permanent fixture of the Redbar Show. We will be following your bread obsession from here on out.
Now, what's his show? Is it about bread?
Oh, God, I don't know. That's too deep for me. But let's keep an eye on him. I know there's been a lot of past bread incidents. We can't get into the back. Look, fantastic find, people are saying. Redditor, Papa's Bread Watch. Yeah. If you catch this guy and his bread, please send me the tapes, cash for tapes, and we'll expose it. What he's doing is sick, and it's unfocused, and he needs to get back on track ASAP because this bread shit ain't going to pay the bills. It's Tom Papa and his bread, ladies and